Hey everyone, welcome to night one of virtual VBS. We're ready to start with our first craft. Since the lesson tonight is about the brook and Elijah going to the stream and obeying God and doing what he asked him to do, God provided for him by sending the ravens to bring him bread, and the Bible says flesh, which is fish or some kind of meat or food, since he obeyed God. So we're going to make this little raven out of just a little clothespin and probably some materials that you already have at home. So the first thing you need is a clothespin. You need a marker of some sort. It can be a Sharpie marker. It doesn't have to be. It could be just a regular washable marker. You'll need an orange marker or orange paper, some scissors, and some regular Elmer's glue will be fine. So to start with, all we do is you take your black marker and we're just going to color the clothespin. Okay, so when you get it mostly colored, you want to try and make sure you get all the little edges, both sides. If you can get inside, that works well, but if you can't, that's okay. So when you get that part done, then we want to work on the eyes. So the eyes, all I did, obviously it would be great if you have your own googly eye stash at home, but if you don't, all you have to do is use a pencil and just draw little circles for your eyes. And all I did was just make two little circles. And I did that because it's kind of hard to cut out a little tiny circle if you don't have something to go by. So this just makes it a little bit easier. And then you want to cut those out. Having the pencil line helps you stay on the line and helps you actually cut in a circular shape. Otherwise, it might turn into a square. So they're very tiny. Okay, and once you've done that, you want to probably go ahead and put a dot in the middle so you can show the pupil of this eye. So I'm just going to make just a little tiny dot with my black Sharpie marker on both of these. And leave those sitting for just a minute. The next thing is going to be his beak. And his beak is just a little triangle shape. So I'm going to use my orange marker again. And I'm going to draw an upside down triangle like this. And I'm going to color it in. And I'll cut that out. Okay, so there's my beak, and I'm going to lay it aside because we still have to make wings. So the wings are right here. The wings are going to be in the shape of what I call a teardrop or a raindrop. So those will look like this. So it'll be in the shape of a raindrop. You need two of those. It doesn't really matter how big or how small you make them. You can decide what you think looks best. If you want the raven's wings to be standing out, you can glue them that way. If you want them to kind of be tucked by his side, that's fine too. So just color those in with your black marker. And again, you don't have to use a Sharpie. You can use a regular washable Crayola marker. So we'll cut out the wings. So now we've got 2 eyes, we've got a beak, and 2 wings, and we're ready to glue it all together now. So all you want to do, and I know these are tiny pieces, but if you will just take your glue and with the clip, you pinch the clip from the top. Here's the top where you pinch it, the bottom here. You want to make sure you put the eyes up here at the top where you pinch. So I'm just going to lay it down and I'm going to put just 2 tiny dots of glue right where I want the eyes, just like this. And I'm going to grab those one at a time and stick them on my clip. And again, they're tiny, so it might take you just a second to get them placed. If you accidentally knock them off, that's okay, because you can just pick them back up and stick them on again. So there's my eyes. And then I'm going to place a little dot of glue just below it for the beak. Just a little tiny drop. And stick your beak just below the eyes like this. The next thing we're going to do is glue the wings, and like I was telling you, you can glue the wings so that they're standing out. You can tuck them in, you can stick them way up if you want. It's just all in how you do it, how you prefer. So all you do is you take your wing and your glue, and you're going to put a little bit of glue on the large end of the wing. So just here on the top. And we're going to glue it to the back of the clip. So these wings, I like them standing out like this. And then same thing with the other wing. Put your glue on the large end of the wing so that the pointy end is standing out. And glue it to the back like this. All right. Oh, and I moved my eye just a little bit, so I can just move that over. All right, so now we've got our raven. I chose this little sign here to put on our clip, God will provide, so that we can remember that when we're obedient to God and we do what He asks us to do and follow His plan for our life, then He'll always provide for us. So it's a good reminder that He's never going to let us down. So all you do for that is, and I'm just using regular, just printer paper. I'm going to cut out a little square or a rectangle. You can make it a circle if you want. It's totally up to you. And I'm going to write God will provide. And that's all you do. You just take it and clip it here, and you can stick it somewhere that helps you remember to be obedient to God and that He'll always provide for us. If you have a magnet, you can stick it to the back, stick it to your refrigerator and let it hold your grocery list or whatever, or your artwork or whatever. And then we've got our raven.